Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. It's just me, all by myself, and I wanted to give a quick update on the server and what we've built and how we're actually running the server now, because I used to use a website. It was called minekeep.gg. It was okay. It was completely free and it was cross-play. So if you had Java, it would work, but if you also had Bedrock, it would work. So phone users, console players, if they use an app on their phone, and PC players all could get on the same server. Hell, if you had a Samsung smart fridge and you figured out a way to run full Minecraft on it, it would probably work. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to kind of explore and look at stuff that I recently built. This was a failed experiment. This was a failed experiment for sure. So what I wanted to do was have a dark area and have water, maybe a cat or a dog or something to, like, you know, scare mobs that spawn in without a monster spawner. And then, you know, it didn't work very well. But that's okay, and that's part of the learning process, and you know, that's perfectly fine. This right here, I don't know if I showed this, the whole setup, but this is Zomran's gift of legend. He gave me a dirt block, and it's legendary now. So there's an iron golem, because I'm, I'm doing cool stuff. But I have allays now. I have, oh, okay, thank you. And, this guy's oxidizing, but I have allays now. I've got another golem there. He's just kind of there to guard the house. There's two villagers, and I got some villagers down here. Even more allays, and, you know, I'm trying to set up an auto farm, but I don't really know what I'm doing too well. So that's okay. We're gonna figure it out though. But right now we've got two villagers down here, and they're kind of just doing their own thing. But you know, that's perfectly fine. I'll set up a dropper down here so they don't actually get the bone meal that they use later on. I added this little contraption here so I can ensure that my villagers don't get in here and that my my golems don't get out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's okay. He's gonna be a cool little decoration. That's fine. I don't need that many anyway. But, you know, that's just kind of the way it is. And then we're gonna go back out here so I can show you the shopping center that I am working on. This is going to have 4 rooms, each floor all the way up, and they are completely free for players that join to use and trade items. You know, they don't even have to be in the room when they're selling it, but they risk, you know, people stealing. You know, it's kind of cool. I've got a top floor apartment. That part is done for now. Besides, like, you know, a couple things. Zippy top floor apartment. Whee! And it will take me all the way to the top. And this is my apartment. And you know, it doesn't really have that much yet inside of it, but that's okay. It's got a whole bunch of storage. It's got a sleeping area, and you know, that's really kind of all I needed in here. At least I don't actively use this. I still use my my house that I built. But you know, having a top floor apartment with a whole view of basically the whole town is kind of cool. But this is my way down. I just get in here, bubble elevator down, and I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. And I think that once it's completed, it's going to be very nice. And even if people don't use it, I'll just turn it into like a giant like apartment complex or something, or like the IRS tax office. Something stupid. But for example, this is how it will look. This is what your room will look like. Selling items, you get a room this big. get another door, it will lead to another room, which is another store, and then if you go through here, it'll lead to another store. And then if you go to the center one on the first floor, it's just the entrance, and my entrance to my my apartment, some stairs to go up to the next floor, and well, I guess there will always be an empty one just for the stairs, but really that's not like super big of a deal. Let's see what else I did. There is now a bridge in the Nether, and we are actively turning it into a kind of highway, because my buddy Zomran, he lives really far away on the overworld, and I'm not walking that far. But, you know, I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll figure it out. And, whoa, okay, I don't know what that was about. But we're going to show you the bridge real quick. And as soon as I get in, I kind of have to turn around and, you know, kind of hop around the side, I think. Whoa! Oh, wrong way. That's the bridge. Yeah, that's the bridge. You can tell my frames just... God damn. You can just tell my frames, you know, are dipping because of just how intense this bridge is. But, we'll get over there somehow. Actually, difficulty peaceful. Just for a sec, so I can show you how this looks. And it's kind of spoopy, but once you get inside, the lag kind of calms down. It's got ice and a little bit of a pattern, and then the further you go down, the pattern's going to change, and it'll look like a creeper's face. There's also noise makers under the ice, so if you just walk, you're going to hear funny shit. So it's supposed to be like a spooky bridge that takes you to Zomran's, and this end of it is supposed to kind of look like a mouth trying to eat you. But I don't know, I can't really make it look too well. I put a little book in there and I just said you're welcome. This shit took like 4 hours, I really hope you like it. By the way, if you are seeing this, you're on an entirely new server that is running on an old online schooling laptop an ex gave me. Laugh my ass off. It's amazing how this works for me. I'm also going to run a Minecraft server on a $3 microcontroller with bare iron software. It could be fun. Now that, I'm giving away a different video idea I'm gonna have, where I set up a server inside of like a 3D printed Minecraft block. Oh, they're gonna attack me, aren't they? I forgot. Oh, wait, no, they won't attack. It's in peaceful. Okay. Because you're supposed to have, like, gold or something to make sure they don't attack. Now, Zomran's, you know, entrance to his area is over this way. I don't necessarily exactly remember where, but I just wanted to show off some of the things that we've been working on. And, you know, there's more to show. There really is. It's just that I don't quite have the time to show you currently. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end the video here, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. And the old version of Zippy SMP, the original server, will actually be available for players. So it will be open to anyone that wants to play it here very soon. It's just that the people that will be recording with me will not be playing on it. We are playing on a private version of that server. It's the same world as of currently, except for a couple minor updates, like the things I just showed you. But it's open for anyone to play and check out here in probably the next week, just because I want to be sure that this server with my terrible internet actually is playable and functional for my friends. If not, then I will have to push it back probably a couple months for public release, because I'm moving to a different town, and I will have better internet at the time. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and drop a cement, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you again.